The question has to be asked, how is this perspective of Midgar the same as this perspective of Midgar? How is this of Cloud's Flow the same as this of Cloud's Flow? Unless this is memory. But then, is even the future just what's remembered as it was in Remake and every timeline since Final Fantasy VII? It's theory time. Memory. In timelines other than Remake, what happened before that point across timelines whose space and time all observers can agree upon, before the Singularity, whose genocidal collapse entangles moments and experience to a common space and time, not long before sunset as a storm is brewing? In the Reborn timeline, did Sector 7 fall? Did Rufus become president? Did Sephiroth recapture Genova? Is Marlene at Elmira's? Did Sector 6 fall years previous? Are the victims of Platefall embodied? Are tens of thousands of people living on the upper plate outside the wall? Is the holy symbol on the church arisen? What does this Reborn Midgar's past look like, as it will not be the same as Remake? And to who, as even Kwazak Haderach's, beings who can be in many places at once, can see the same thing and not see it the same way? Singularities of perspective are extremely rare, though in memory, different flows can happily coexist and even converge. This Aerith is one we have never seen before. She is neither the one from Reunion nor the one from Remake. But this is the exact Midgar at the exact same relative time as in the beginning of Remake. And though the helicopters pass by seemingly sooner, it's because the perspective is different, which moves away from the Shinra Tower quicker, such that when it reaches its zenith, the perspective is significantly further away. Same time lapse, same Midgar, different perspective. And yet, at this same relative moment, at the beginning of Remake, Cloud's train is nowhere near Sector 1 yet. It's in Sector 4, on the upper plate, beyond the wall, and the lights on these towers are out, and others are changed. And here, moonlight beautifully illumines the Badlands, just as in the beginning of Remake, yet with Mr. Strife, there is full cloud cover. If these two events are happening near simultaneously as they are shown to be, and is presumed to have occurred in Remake, Aerith's Midgar and Cloud's Midgar are completely different at the same time and space, which is only possible in memory. And who is this Cloud in the exact Remake Midgar that simultaneously continued in the original Final Fantasy VII? The train he's on can be seen as a passenger one, though in both Remake and the original it is a fuel freight train, and this Cloud can be very clearly seen to be wielding the most famous of swords, but one bereft of a green materia. Although this is the collective of memories, the dream, the flow called Midgar that can be universally agreed upon, this is the beginning of Remake. Absolute, a singularity of perspective. This same Midgar, this same beginning, witnessed from individual perspectives, is different, even from two different flows of the same person. Reunion and Remake Cloud. Unless a hero or villain or monster has intimate access to the infinite perspective, that of the life stream. The only absolutes in the past are the ones with causal relation, like cascading dominoes. Sector 6 is remembered to have fallen, so in the Reborn timeline, it fell, and there will be some unfortunate temporal paradox from clashing memories embodied. But who remembers what type of train Cloud was on? Certainly he was on a train though. Such is emotional entanglement. Such is all of experienced memory, reality, life. The feeling is the destiny. Who remembers the Remake Sector 5 church relative to before Cloud hops off the first bombing run train? No one who is inside the plasma ball as it reforms. But Aerith of Crisis Core Reunion, which is continued in Final Fantasy VII, the past, before this Midgar, before Singularity, she certainly remembers the Sector 5 church before Remake, before Singularity, and before Zack and another Cloud converge with her and our heroes of Remake's perspective, none of the latter whom have ever seen that symbol on the wall. And thus, what does this past look like? Is the holy symbol on the wall as can be mutually experienced in this now? Yes, it can. But if two perspectives converge and agree upon a memory they are not mutually witnessing, then either these perspectives are in the life stream, or this is not the past anymore. Sometime between the end of Reunion and the end of Intermission, there was a beginning and an end of a singularity of perspectives, flow, memories, after which birth something familiar, remembered yet terrifyingly free and unknown. Since the original Final Fantasy VII.